Hello, beautiful beings. I'm laughing because I just got a message from Ocean. Oh, agreeing with me about something. So I'm having a moment right now, and so they were just, and I said no, absolutely not. I got up and walked away, and I just can't. I can't ignore them when they say, let's make a video about it. It's so sweet. And it's important also because I'm feeling emotionally charged. My mind is full of judgment and frustration. My body feels very frustrated right now because for a long time now, I have practiced speaking very clearly. So people, Ocean is thanking me for the love gifts that I brought her earlier today. I just got to see her a couple days ago, but her love gifts came, and so after work I went and drove them to her. She lives in the next town over, one of the next towns over. Yeah, so I cleaned for these people today, a man and woman, and their vacuum wasn't charging. I vacuumed one room and then it died, and I was complaining to myself. I was just like, wow, this is kind of inconsiderate when you know the housekeeper's coming over to have your vacuum not charged. I told them when they hired me to clean their house that I don't have my own vacuum right now. Do you have one? Yes, we do. So I messaged very, very, very clearly, the vacuum isn't charging. I didn't say your vacuum. I didn't think it was necessary. I said the vacuum isn't charging and I don't have my own. So I wasn't able to vacuum today. I'm so sorry about that. The husband just got back to me and said, could you please clarify, is that your vacuum you're talking about or ours? If it's ours, then I'll take a look at it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal probably to a lot of people. But to myself, I knew it was the husband answering me. There's so much judgment coming up right now about that. So we're going to hold song about it. Ancients, please help me see this man and how he could read my very thorough message and still need clarity when the clarity was already in the text message. If he would have just read it, he wouldn't have had to ask me that. And I wouldn't have had to waste my time saying, yes, it is your vacuum, and just feeling so frustrated when I did it. But I'm not reacting. No, my body's reacting. I'm feeling I'm feeling downright angry right now. That was a long question, wasn't it, Ancients? What's up with feeling so frustrated about his behavior? They're saying that when people are unconscious, when they're just living from their head, which is, a lot of people's state of being, that's why we're here to help guide people out of the maze mind, the maze that is the mind. They were calling them landmines, minds, mind fields. Yeah, mind fields instead of minefields, something like that. It's basically the same. If we're trapped in our heads and we're living our life from this personal identity, this constructed personal identity, which is a natural occurrence, how else would we exist and function if we weren't basically programmed from birth to function on the planet in this meat suit? Like, I wouldn't be able to speak if I didn't have arms and hands. I move them around so much. So, okay, so they're saying that, oh, 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 oh man, I have such a sharp pain. Oh, not in my heart. It's like, oh man. They're saying that he is unconscious. he's got like how many different things on his mind right now. He could be incredibly worried, who knows, but there could be something that is eclipsing him right now. And he didn't read it because he's preoccupied, because he's unconscious. He's not present. He's not in his natural state of being. He's seeing from here. It's like breathing very shallowly when I'm upset or stressed out. I used to not take full breaths. It took me years. Same as putting my feet flat on the ground and on the floor. It took me years to take a full breath. It was something about it. I felt like I was losing control by doing that. I felt like somehow I was keeping everything together by being tense. Well, right, yeah. Tension, anxiety was just the natural state of my life, it felt like. Because the mind, because of my identification with the mind. Just barraged by thoughts about 20 seconds after I'd wake up in the morning. That was my life. And the longer I was married, the worse it got. It's not a blame thing. It's just I was in such a toxic situation that, of course, that would automatically kick up more mind activity. Oh, so I became unconscious reading that text message because I went right to judgment. And so I started feeling really bad and angry and all this stuff. But see, for me, satsang is just so beautiful because I don't have to stay angry. I don't have to stay frustrated. Because I'll do whatever it takes to be back in my natural state of being. That automatically makes my mind quiet. So I love to process through things as quickly as I possibly can, as soon as I possibly can. When I see that there is not just mind activity kicked up, but I've been thinking about it and brewing on it for so long, not this, because this just happened. So I haven't suffered at all from it, but the thought activity was sure kicking up, and it went from just feeling like really annoyed at first and judging to anger. It started boiling into anger. Yeah, throwing more stuff in there. So I'm going to work out after I get done recording this video. I have a full tummy and I'm not going to jump around, so I can work out with a full tummy. And I'll do my stretching routine that I do almost every day. It has made it 99% better, easier to get out of bed in the morning. It's amazing. Just 7 essential stretches. It takes about 12 minutes. It's all I had to add to my life. Wow. So I became unconscious. They are always helping show me that whatever it is out here is only the presenter for me. It's just my mirror, because it obviously triggered something in me. I am working on how I view, well, unconscious people basically, but specifically the men of humanity and drunk people. Yeah, I have a lot of judgment come up around drunk people because of past conditioning. Yeah, and drunk people basically suck most of the time. There are some fun drunk people, but even when they're fun, they're still drunk. It's their energy. Their energy, see just the look on my face, I need to work on that. Their energy, drunk people are, well, any unconscious person, but they're, specifically them, it's sludgy. It's just barely moving. And I asked the ancients once a long time ago, why when people are in blackout drunk, do they do the worst things? And they showed me that the spirit barely, like, leaving the body and just enough life force in the physical form to keep it functioning. And it was just, that drunk person is just going on conditioning, just strictly, not strictly, there's no black and whites, but mainly from just their conditioning, from their misery also. They're saying their depression, just all the lower lust, like slobbering, disgusting lust, where they think about it all the time. You know, that's, yeah, that comes, it's like that. That's what drunk people feel like to be around. Sorry if you felt that description, if you're empathic. Sorry if that bothered you. But these are some of the things I'm working on, because I'm still triggered by certain, well, it's all unconscious, and there's a spectrum of unconsciousness. And so the more unconscious, yeah, they're saying it also brings up, thank you. That's where the taproot of fear is in this, is especially with men. When I encounter an unconscious man, I equate that with destruction. Yeah. So, however, that doesn't really matter, because the light that is here on planet Earth now, and the light that we all are, is always way stronger than any unconsciousness can be. It's just kind of like a, is there a different word for that? Pandemic is better, because there's vaccines for that. Unconsciousness has been like a pandemic, but it wasn't here at one point, and it cannot be here again. Everything back to its natural state. Planet Earth also, how could that possibly be? Because the building never ends. It's like worker ants. I mean, what are people going to do if they can't build something, add something? Yeah, I've released, it doesn't sound like it, because I was just really emotionally charged. I'm not anymore, but that's one thing that used to bother me a lot. But because I was just like, how is the world going to get better when there's just more and more and more and more stuff in the grocery stores, more things to choose from, just way too much, so much waste. Yeah, I'm being pretty negative right now, but these are just some of the things I've had to work really diligently on, turning my attention away from, and just absolutely starving. And some would say, well, that's just ignoring the reality of things. No, it's absolutely not. I'm creating my own world, which is spreading out and affecting the entire planet. So that's just how it works. Yes, you are that powerful in our natural state of being. It's not a person power at all. It's a presence power. And there's just no end to the amount of alchemizing we can do. Alchemizing all this pain and destruction and chaos and anxiety into pure positive energy. Yeah. I think that's it for now. Is that it for now, ancients? Thank you so much. I feel so much better now. Well, if that text message pops in, I will just ignore it. And if it keeps coming in, then I will have that thought to turn to. Oh, he was just unconscious. It was nothing personal. I tend to take that personal when I'm so articulate with my words, and somebody still doesn't understand it. Yeah, I don't have to be annoyed with that. I don't even have to make a face about it. satsangwithmamaji@gmail.com. Oh, they just reminded me of something. Next video. Okay. We love you so much.